You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and sending me on Twitter the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of NeveN. I am very eager to pick up where we left off. Hopefully Ellois is going to be okay. But yeah, before we jump into it, just want to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming not safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Ellois, wake up, please! I know that voice. I don't know. I don't know whose it is anymore. But I know it, and it calls to me. I hold on to it and let it pull me. Maybe that's why we'll finally get. Maybe that's what will finally get me out of here. Ellois! Why can't I remember whose voice it is? It's on the tip of my tongue. I know who you are. I just have to remember. Ellois! A cat! It's a cat calling me. I have to join him. I'm moving towards the voice. I don't even know how I'm moving. I'm just thinking about it. There's a light in front of me, just within hand's reach. I just have to stretch my arm and grab it, and then I can... Ellois! Oh, Tessel be praised, you're awake! A cat? The pronunciation of his name scrapes my throat as if it were the most complicated word to say. To make it even more unpleasant, the light in the room is so intense it almost feels like it pierces my skull. Where am I? I try to get up before I feel something holding me down in my bed. What the... Are those chains? Am I tied to the bed frame? A cat, what the fuck is going on? Hey, calm down. It's just a precaution, okay? We just want to protect you. Protect me? What are you talking about? It's, A cat, please, tell me what's going on. You should go and warn their majesties. I'll take care of the rest. Instinctively, I try to back away when I hear Gillian's voice. I also feel myself shaking slightly. The mere thought of him being near me terrifies me. When I catch sight of him standing in the doorway, I can't help but look away. Ellois? A cat, go and get the kings. The Falcon gives me a worried look before turning back to the captain. He shakes slightly. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I don't like it. At all. A cat finally stands in front of the panther, looking him straight in the eye. I may not be Saeed anymore, but I remember what my father taught me. If you hurt him again, I will have to interfere. Did a cat really threaten Gillian? Not that the bird is too impressive, shaking like a leaf in front of the armored panther. He must have mustered up all the courage he has to do that. I don't know what's got into him, but seeing him defend me like that, it's not necessarily something I'm used to. But it's something I appreciate a lot. I promise you nothing will happen to him. I just want to talk. Fine. In that case... He turns to me and gives me a sorry smile. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be waiting for you. Without much motivation, I wiggle my right wrist, jingling the chain hanging on it. It's not exactly like I can walk around. I try to smile back at him, but I can't seem to put any conviction into it. It seems to be enough for him, though. He gives one last hesitant look in Gillian's direction before walking out into the hallway, leaving me alone with the panther. I have absolutely no desire to be in this situation. Not now. Second, Neil. Water time. Close my eyes, hoping for, I don't know what exactly. To go back to sleep, maybe? But it seems like my mind wants to fight me again. All I can think about is the feeling of my ribs cracking in my body. I can still see his armored paw coming towards my muzzle. And who knows if he didn't keep hitting me after I fell unconscious. Didn't look like he was planning to stop. I'm sorry. Open my eyes again. I realize that I am sitting with my knees pressed against my chest. I don't remember getting into that position. I don't apologize for stopping you, but you were terrified and you clearly had no idea what was going on. I shouldn't have been so brutal. I don't answer him. I'm not sure what to make of that apology. In fact, I didn't even expect him to apologize. On the one hand, I can understand it, partially. Whatever happened looked like an attack on the royal family. But it had nothing to do with it. I don't even have a brand, and even if I did, I don't see which one could do something like that. If it helps you to forgive me, know that a lot of this is due to my own brand. When I absorb power, there is a side effect. It increases my aggressiveness, to the point where I lose all control. If the brand affecting me is too powerful, and yours almost drove me I don't have a brand. Did you really not realize what was happening? No matter how much I wonder about it, I can't figure out what happened. If I really got my brand, this is absolutely not how it normally happens. It just appears in our sleep, never like that, and never with pain. That's what everyone learns. So why would it be different for me? For the first time since this discussion began, I lift my muzzle to look directly at Gillian. Maybe he can explain it to me. But when I meet his gaze, I understand that it's a waste of time. He looks as puzzled as I am. Listen to me, Ellois. He's interrupted by a large white paw landing on his shoulder. I think we can take it from here. Thank you, Gillian. My kings, I'll be outside. With a nod, the panther exits my room, letting Aeon in, followed by Lusk. The two kings display a slight smile, which leaves me puzzled. Willingly or not, it seems I destroyed part of their home and screwed up their contest. I'm not sure if they should be smiling after that. I know I told you to impress us, but you may have gone a little too far. Aeon, this is not really the time. I just thought a little humor might help. Never mind. How's it going? It takes me a few moments to realize that this time it's me that the king is addressing. I'm good, I think. Your Majesty? No, I'm not good at all. Too many things are happening at once. Too many questions in my head. Too many events that don't make sense. I flinch when I feel something rest on my shoulder. Turning my head, I can see that it is simply a cat's talons. He's offering me a reassuring look. I didn't even realize he came back. Perfect. In that case, I think congratulations are in order. Congratulations? Of course, you won the contest. You and Aket are now our royal bards. What? But I don't understand. They carried on with the competition? Not to mention that it's customary to congratulate someone when they receive their brand, especially since it's not just any brand. You've got the lucky hand, kid. You're the first chosen of a Forgetful One. Forgetful One? No, that's impossible. These gods don't brand anyone. That's the very reason of their name. Like, now, one more time. I don't get it. This must be a mistake. No, we are absolutely certain of it. This is the only possible explanation for what happened. You received the brand of NeveN. It doesn't look like any other. I want to see it. I think seeing my brand, realizing that it really exists, will give me a better grasp of the situation. It will help me realize this is really happening to me. I guess you haven't had time to look at it yet. Being tied up certainly didn't help. Gillian, the key, please. Gillian joins us briefly, handing something to the king. The latter then stands in front of me, catching my cuffed paw in his before giving a playful look. You're not planning on freezing everyone in time and leaving once I release you, are you? What? No, I don't even know how. He laughs briefly before untying my wrist. In that case, get up. You're going to have a hard time seeing it otherwise. As I stand up, I can feel my confusion slowly being replaced by excitement. It didn't happen the way I thought it would, but there it is. I have a brand. A god chose me, and finally, I too am capable of magic. The king then presents me with a large mirror, inviting me to look at myself, so I plunge my gaze into my reflection, and... Oh, I guess I should have expected that. My torso is almost entirely dark blue, and even black in places. My left eye is also ringed with this color. Gillian's blows left a mark. I had to focus on the more serious injuries first. Most of your ribs are broken, and your muzzle... Oh, so you were the one who treated me? They don't call him the healer for nothing. He knows how to put his brand to good use. But I have my limits, and so does your body. It would have been dangerous to heal you further. You can always ask a priest to speed up the healing process when you train. What do you mean by when you train? You'll have to train your brand, which you still haven't seen, by the way. I'm starting to get a headache. There's too much going on at once, and I can't keep up. I have to focus on one thing at a time. For now, my brand. The rest can wait. I turn around to present my back to the mirror before turning my head to look. By the gods, it's huge! At least the size of Tenux. My back is covered in intertwined circles blending together. I've never seen anything like it. I almost feel like some of the circles are moving when I look away. It seems like they're not exactly in the same place anymore, but this confusion is probably due to the sheer number of them. I hope so anyway. I'm not sure what it would mean for my sanity otherwise. That's huge! Are you sure it's NeveN's? It couldn't be, I don't know, Ilaria? Her brand is a circle too. Ellois, you know perfectly well it's not. I know, yeah, it's just that I don't even know what to say exactly, so I just stop at the first idea that pops into my mind. What am I supposed to do with this when I'm singing? It's not exactly useful. There's a silence, and I hear Aeon burst out laughing, while Lusk just grins. You're the first one to receive the brand of the God of Time, and that's what you're worried about? Hey, this is important to me. I don't doubt it for a second, but there are more pressing matters to deal with. Your brand can change a lot of things, Ellois. It makes you important and dangerous. There you go. One more time. But I don't want to be all that. Well, maybe important, but not dangerous. I just want to be a bard. We have 3 people in. We have 3 people injured because of the falling glass. If I had intervened, there probably would have been several deaths as well. Aeon's tone is suddenly different, harsher. Whether you like it or not, you caused this. And there will be other incidents if you fail to control your brand. And when you control it, who knows what you'll be capable of. You may just be a bard now, but people change, especially when they have such great powers. So, we will give you the training you need. The best priest in the kingdom will help you develop your powers under our watchful eye. Not sure I like what I hear, so I don't have a choice, is that it? What am I now, a prisoner? No, of course you have a choice. If you really want to go, we won't hold you back. But if you took an entire day to wake up, all of Frostfang already knows what happened, and it won't be long before Kazal and Makad find out as well. Do you really think they won't react to your awakening? If they find out you were wandering around in the wild untrained, don't you think they'll send someone to, convince you to join them? And unlike you, they won't give me a choice, right? No, they won't even let you talk. I turn to Aket, surprised. He doesn't even look at me. He's just sitting on the bed, his eyes frozen on the floor. Makad is keeping an eye on every interesting brand that appears here. If they learn that there is a powerful, unprotected brand bearer, they will send a capture team. You won't even have time to realize what's going on before you end up with a custine plate embedded in your body, unable to use your brand and deport it to the capital. New words in your notes. Custide. Some kind of metal that blocks the brands. Here it's only used in prisons, but in Makad it's used on slaves. I guess it's harder to escape when everyone has powers but you. I can't. How do you... Once there, you'll be handed over to the claws of a Mudra. He'll be tasked to break your mind and make you obedient. It may take a while, but they always get it done eventually. And once obedient, they will train you until you become nothing more than a weapon for the glory of Makai, of Mikael, the God King. He slowly raises his head as he grazes the golden lines beneath his eyes with the end of a claw. I saw it happen. I don't want you to go through this, Ellois. Stay here, please. Tears are running down the Falcon's cheeks. I don't know what he saw back home, but it's obviously scarred him. Shit, Ellois. Stop feeling sorry for yourself for 2 seconds. Take care of your friend. I sit next to Aket, gently placing my paw on his shoulder. Hey, there's no need to worry about me, okay? I'm not the sharpest rabbit out there, but even I'm not stupid enough to put myself in that kind of danger. Of course I'm going to stay here. Frostfang is where the best trainers in the country should be, after all. I've even met the priest of NeveN already. I'm sure he'll be able to help me. Thanks. Good. With that settled, you will start your training tomorrow morning. Already? No reason to waste time, not to mention that you both also have to prepare for Maelborn's birthday. You are royal bards, after all. Oh, with all that, I had almost forgotten. I won the contest. I got what I wanted. There you go. Water time. I'm strangely having a hard time being happy about it. I didn't win because I deserved it, only because my brand awakened. It's just a good excuse to keep me in the castle, not a real win. My thoughts interrupted by someone knocking on the door. Turning my head to see who it is, I'm surprised to notice protruding ears almost as long as mine, but also much larger. Oh, interesting. Finally, I catch a glimpse of what appears to be a rather elderly Fennec. She's wearing an elegant, sober outfit and with a hooded cloak that stands in stark contrast to Lusk and Aeon's more extravagant attire. For a moment, I see her deep yellow gaze linger on me and observe me as if I were some sort of curiosity. I mean, now that I think about it, I'm probably a curiosity. That said, as much as I like attention, I'm not sure I want that kind of attention. She then shifts her gaze back to the kings and bows quickly, as if embarrassed to have forgotten their presence. My lords, I am here for my report. From what reaches my ears, she's clearly not from here. If the words are perfectly articulated, she has a very strong Bacadian accent. She turns to us briefly, this time looking at Aket with considerably less sympathy than I was given. If possible, out of hearing range of the Said. I'm not... Eon raises his paw, silencing Aket. We were done here anyway, Sebi. Ellois, we'll send someone to guide you to the training grounds tomorrow. Don't try to use your brand in the meantime, please. We wouldn't want another incident. I won't try anything stupid, my kings. I don't even know how to do it anyway. Alright. I'm going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits and get access to our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!